Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon to viewers from all walks of life. This is Desamos, and you're welcome to the channel of truth, enlightenment, freedom, and the channel of breaking empaths free. If you are new on this channel, I talk about narcissism and narcissistic abuse. I talk about spirituality, and I talk about personal and self-development. And if any of that resonates with you, I invite you guys to join us, give us a like, share the video with friends, and you may subscribe if you haven't already. And for those that have always been with us, you are welcome back, and I thank you for your love and support. This video is adults only. That's number one. So if you know that you're around kids, make sure that they leave that vicinity, because the content may be sometimes sexual in nature, and you're not ready for your kids to listen to this kind of content. I'll appreciate that very much. Now, we're going to talk about the spiritual narcissist and which ways do they actually siphon your energy. Now, I know over the years, people have been talking about narcissists. This is how they steal your energy. That is what they do. Everything is okay. You know what I mean? Everybody has got their own perspective when it comes to this kind of energy vampires. But you see, the thing is, with the spiritual narcissist, the game is changing, because you see, the spiritual narcissist is the person, is that kind of narcissist who has actually integrated their narcissism. Number one, they have come to the awakening that they're narcissist, so they are awakened narcissists. And number two, they have now integrated their spirituality, their narcissism, with spirituality to get the maximum benefits when it comes to siphoning energy out of their victims. Regardless of what has been said in the ways about the ways that the narcissists use to siphon your energy, I'm going to mention to you guys two ways, powerful ways, particular ways, those particular narcissists, the spiritual narcissists, they use to siphon your energy. And I'll start with one. We're going to talk about intimacy. Now, you might want to tell me that, yes, all narcissists, they use intimacy as a way to siphon energy from their victims. But when it comes to intimacy, I'm going to break it down into parts. And I'm going to start through sex. I'm going to start with the sexual part. The spiritual narcissist will sleep with you. It doesn't matter who you are. Regardless of what the other narcissists do, when they're siphoning your energy through sex, the spiritual narcissist is going to ask you to switch off the lights. Now, I want you guys to pay very close attention to this video. They are going to ask you to switch off the lights. And they are going to ask you, you will sometimes see that they are actually having sex in a very, very dark room. It is going to be full of darkness. The reason why they are doing this is because these narcissists, on the point of orgasm or climax, whichever way you want to call it, those beasts, they are going to manifest. And most of the time, the reason why they are asking you to switch off the lights or sometimes to have sex in a very dark room is because they don't want you to see this. So on that point of orgasm or climax, they don't want you to see that moment when they manifest into the beasts. I've told you guys every now and then, narcissism is demonic. So you might as well go ahead and stop believing all these personality disorders and everything. So you are dealing with demons here. You are dealing with people who are actually demonically possessed. During the sex, you are switching off the lights because the narcissist does not want you to see that moment when they are manifesting into the beasts. So most of the times, what is actually happening is that you are going to see, if you have got a chance to see that. Many people, maybe not many people have made the so-called spiritual narcissist, but the ones who have made them, you're already going to confirm what I'm talking about. When you're dealing with the narcissist, they're going to ask you to switch off the lights. They do not want you to see them during the sexual encounter with them, during that sexual moment with them. It's because they don't want to see you. They don't want you to see them when they're manifesting. And most of the times, the room is very dark and you cannot actually see what is going on. That is one of the ways through sex that the spiritual narcissist actually harvesting your energy. On top of that, they're also harvesting your semen. Because you guys already know, semen for a man is very important. But for the narcissist, is more important. You know what I mean? Because when they're harvesting your semen, actually, you're actually empowering them. And you're giving them a very big chunk of your energy without actually you knowing it. On top of that, under the intimacy as well, I'm going to talk about, if you look on the screen, the narcissist may ask you to lift them up. Now, when the narcissist is asking you to do these kind of things, the narcissist is actually, you're giving the narcissist access to your sacral chakras. That is one of the most important chakras on the human body, on the human system. By you giving the narcissist access to that sacral chakra, you're also energizing them and empowering them. So actually, by doing that, they're actually stealing your energy. Sometimes you may see them, they want to ask you to give you a hug. Can I hug you? All the time you're seeing them, they're kind of lovey-dovey, all that kind of stuff. And you're going to be confused thinking that this particular individuals, actually, they are so much into you. But actually, the opposite is happening. The more intimate they get with you is the more energy they take from you. Let me repeat this one more time. The more intimate that spiritual narcissist gets with you is the more energy they siphon out of you. So sometimes you're going to see them kind of cuddling around, holding you. By holding you, even sometimes cuddling, you're actually giving them access to your heart chakra centers. So you're giving them access to your entire energy system in the body. And you're going to notice in a few days or in a few months, whatever it is the narcissist is doing is taking off. Energetically, they are fine. Financially, they are fine. They are actually taking off in whatever it is they are doing because you guys have actually exchanged your energy with the narcissist without you knowing it. So on the other hand, the narcissist is actually stealing your energy, subconsciously and spiritually. Now, the second way I'm going to talk about the narcissist, how they harvest your energy. We're talking about the spiritual narcissist. It's through meditation. And I want you guys to pay very close attention to this. I've told you guys the spiritual narcissist is after your energy centers. So what they do now, they get as close as they can to your energy centers. And sometimes it can be through meditation. Now, if a spiritual narcissist ever asks you to do a meditation, on the screen, you're seeing two guys who happen to be in your eyes. Physically, you may see that there are two guys who are having fun, two guys who have just fallen in love and everything is okay and they're having the best time of their lives. But the opposite is happening. In that similar position, you're giving that particular narcissist access to your crown chakra. This is the chakra which is located up above your head, and this is where all the downloads come in from source. By doing this, the narcissist is actually they are activating their own crown chakras using your crown chakra. Is the reason as to why they're asking you to sleep in that particular position and sometimes do some kind of a meditation or whatever it is. But anytime a person asks you, let us lie down in that position, and you most likely know that the person is a toxic individual. Actually, they may even sometimes be doing it without knowing it. But on the very subconscious level, you're actually giving the narcissist access to your crown chakras. And they are going to go through a meditation and they are going to subconsciously actually shut down your crown chakra and steal your energy. Now, there's so many ways, like I've said, these narcissists use to, I cannot go into the details. We already know the manipulation games and all these kind of tools they use. But in this video, I brought to you the 2 untold ways that those individuals use to siphon your energy. I've told you the intimate part, and I've also given you the meditation part, whereby they are asking you, because I've told you guys, these spiritual narcissists, they are most of the time into spirituality. So sometimes they use spiritual means, or rather manipulative means, very manipulative means, to actually siphon your energy without you knowing it. And the second one has been through meditation, and particularly when they ask you to lie down in that position. In that position, you are giving the narcissist access, because remember, guys, I've told you guys, these individuals, these are energy vampires you're dealing with. So when you give these energy vampires access to your crown chakra is going to get blocked. Is the reason as to why you see a lot of times you do not have clarity about a lot of things. Your energy is gone, your brain is foggy, you don't know what to do next, you don't know where to go. It is because they have actually blocked off your crown chakra, and actually they're using your energy for their own benefits. So when you're dealing with narcissists, ladies and gentlemen, you have got to know, it's very important for you to know this, to get this kind of information and to know these kind of things. Because they are the things that are going to help you, is the information which is going to help you to protect yourself wherever you are, should you actually meet these vampires on the way, anywhere on the way along your journey. And of course, you guys already know I love and appreciate your support. If you have met a spiritual narcissist and there's another way you know about that I do not know, you can always share with us in the comment section below and let us know what is your opinion. And until then, it's been a blessing to have you guys on board. Book a session with me, guys. You may donate or support to my channel if you want to. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Much love and blessings. There's almost signing out. Peace.